Rolling. So I'm just going to ask you a couple questions about Notre Dame and specifically about technology. Is Notre Dame technologically up to date?
Absolutely. I think that in many ways we far surpass some of our other local school districts because we have the freedom to interview companies, interview vendors, get what is needed by students and purchase it, as opposed to a public school district that has to go through boards, state-approved vendors, etc.
So I can only really speak from the offices and how we work here in admissions. But yeah, I definitely think technology is a big part of who we are and what we do right now. So about 2 years ago, we went to the Standard Application Online, which is a common app, if you will, for high school students. So it was a lot different than when you guys applied.
Has the course selection changed due to technology?
Oh, absolutely. I think Miss Malecki was non-existent a couple of years ago.
So we now have computer science, honors computer science.
Even our tech and writing class has changed, from strictly just typing away to actually learning about the networking and that kind of thing.
Web design, graphic arts.
I definitely think graphic design, computer science has changed. My undergraduate was a computer science, so I was a COBOL programmer. Okay, so go Google that and see what that means.
Certainly the elements or units in physics and in most of your science classes have changed. Now you have all kinds of measures that you can do that you couldn't use to do, or 3D designs that you couldn't use to understand biological principles.
Being in a school, it's absolutely changed.
Is there any technological advancements that you have pioneered at Notre Dame?
Yes, actually I bought the first computers for Notre Dame. My first year as a vice principal, and we had 3 classrooms of typewriters on B. Carter.
Definitely the online application is really big. And then we also have our student database. While we were using it, we weren't using it as efficiently as we could because it takes time.
So I actually sat down with that representative and negotiated for the first computer classroom to replace those typewriters. And it was slow. We did 1 classroom and everybody word processed instead of typed, and then slowly rolled through, and then eventually got rid of all the typewriters.
Do you believe that Notre Dame can compete technologically with other local schools?
Definitely. Just because we're Catholic doesn't mean we're not up to date, and sometimes that's what people perceive.
We just have less red tape. So when I visit other schools, I think many local schools have come up to where Notre Dame is, but we have really been more advanced than some of the local schools.
Catholic school, we're good at service, we might be good with clubs and our faith. But let me tell you, having 3 daughters in this school, I see how tough it is here, and you can't tell me that we're not as tough as some of the other schools around.
They will take advantage of the technology that exists and to move our students forward.